Well, hello there, friends. So today what we're going to be talking about is when somebody gives me a call and says, "Hey, can you give me a ballpark price on something?" Well, that's a big dilemma for me because for a split second there, I have to think about it, and then I have to remind myself that in the last 44 years of doing this kind of work and working with customers, that I never ever give a ballpark estimate, and I'm going to tell you here in a second why. So it always starts off like this. Bzz, 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 bzz. Hello, this is Richard. Hi, this is the other person talking. Hi, I'm calling to give, I wanted an estimate. I have this thing that needs to be done. How much do you usually charge for that? And then I'm looking at the phone. Then I'm like, well, how do I price that? Okay, first of all, I haven't seen anything. Um, I'm not exactly sure, what they need or want because we haven't had a conversation yet. So this is kind of how the conversation goes. Well, I'm sorry, but you know what? I don't give ballpark estimates. I've been doing this work for 44 years, and in 44 years, I never give ballpark estimates because I feel like it's not fair to you, it's not fair to me just to throw a number out there that doesn't really mean anything. I'm not one of these guys that's going to give you a lowball price just to get you in my door. So it's at this point when they always say this. Well, I see what you mean by that. And I understand. But, what I really wanted to do is I just really want to see what I'm going to be spending for this and that. And then that's when I say, well, all of that's going to depend on a few things. First of all, I need to see something. It's kind of like calling up your dentist and asking him how much is it going to cost to fix your teeth, right? Well, I'd like to invite you to come by, and what we'll do is we'll get together. I'll spend the time with you, and what we'll do is we'll figure out exactly what you need, and they'll give you a chance to pick on materials. We get to talk about the design of what it is that you want. How much of this project you want to do. How long is it going to take to get this done? And I can see what it takes to do the job. And that's really how we arrive at a price. And almost always, what they will do is they'll say, "Oh, okay, I'll go ahead and come by. Will you be around later?" And I'll say, "Yeah." So we end up getting together. So at that point, when the customer walks in the door, it's right in front of me, the item, whatever it is that he brought for me to work on. I get to see what it takes to do the job. I'll sit there and discuss with him, colors, materials, all of that. And you know what? We usually arrive at an agreed price. And, I tell them, I said, I don't give estimates. What I will give, though, is an amount of what it takes to do the job. So I never give estimates. I never give ballpark prices. So now when it comes to getting emails or a lot of comments, I get a lot of comments in my videos where people are asking me how much I charge to do something. And it's kind of the same thing, okay? First of all, I haven't seen anything. And not only that, but this is kind of how that goes. So the commenter will say, "So how much do you charge to do this?" And then I have to write in the email, that I don't do shipping, first of all. People, they always want to send me something, but I always have to turn them away because I'm always so busy. So do me that huge favor and hit that like button. Just like. You know what? And it really is helping me. I see my numbers going up because you hit that like button for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, the cost of getting something done is all going to depend on, first of all, the person that's doing the work for you. Because somebody that's commenting, they live in Oregon or they live in Michigan or they live in New York or Florida, somewhere that's not close to me. So basically what I mentioned to them is that first, who's doing the work? What is their experience? Also, what's going to determine the price is materials chosen, design of, say, a seat, maybe, or how much they want to do. So you can see that there's a variable in prices here. So basically, I know that I can't help them out. So what I tell them is to just Google upholstery shop near me. Okay, so they're going to get the person in their area, they get to shop around, and they get to communicate with somebody and fill them out and find out what their experience is, and get the confidence to know that they can do the job for them. So that you can only do that by getting on the phone or whatever, right? You're calling somebody that's in your area, 5 miles, 10 miles, or whatever it might be. Okay, so that's how you get your price, is you talk to those people. Okay, I can't tell you how much something like that is going to cost. And I always mention to them that I don't do shipping. So the reason I tell them that is because it's true, because I live in a small town here in Texas, and the customers here in this little town, they keep me really busy. So I don't really need to get work from other states. But you know what? I'm here to answer all of your comments and questions. So go ahead and put it down there. Oh, put it. They got it. They moved it. Okay. So anyway, now you got to put the comments in. So throw in the comment. Ask me any question. Okay. But I can't help you if you're like, how much does this cost to get done? Okay, because I really don't have an answer for you. And now I think you really understand why. So really, the bottom line is if you can walk through my door, with every customer that comes here, I will spend the time with them, okay, and I will discuss what is the project that they're working on. I will try to meet their needs, get a feel for their budgets. I'll go ahead and quote the price, and I'll say, well, this is what it's going to cost to get it done. Okay, we agree on a price. Okay, so we agree on a price, and I do the job for them, and everybody's happy, and they're even happier when I'm finished with the job, and they get to walk out that door with their new item or fixed item or whatever, and that's how we can keep happy customers. There's no surprises. They're not going to come in here. We agree on a price. Okay, they're not going to come in here to pick up the item, and I tell them that it's $300 or $400 more than what they thought that they were going to be spending. There's been a lot of times where I have quoted a price. It's taken me a lot longer, hours longer, or maybe even days longer, and I never charged them one dime more. Before I moved to this small town a few years ago, I thought about moving to another town. Okay, but what I did is before I opened shop there, I wanted to know how many upholstery shops there were. Okay, so I just did a Google search, found out that there were like 25 upholstery shops in this one place. So, of course, what I did is I started reading the reviews, and I found out that everybody there's 25 upholstery shops in this town. Everybody was like related to each other, right? One way or another. So right away I said, well, I don't want that kind of competition. So the first thing I did was read the 1-star reviews. Okay, because you always want to find out why somebody hates them, right? So you start with the 1-star reviews. And I found out that here in Texas, it seems to be a thing that when a customer comes to pick up their item, they're being charged $300 or $400 more than what that they thought that they were going to be spending. So those are the 1-star reviews. Okay, I didn't even try the 2 or 3 or 4 stars. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. That's why I know when every customer comes in, okay, they get an amount of what it takes to do the job, not an estimate and not a ballpark. So until next time, we'll see ya.